how to live with times. In today's section of the daily Torah portion of the week, Vayeira, Abraham, in the second half at least, because there's also details about Lot. In the second half, Abraham is leaving and he's going towards the southern land between Kadesh and Shur, where he encounters Avimelech, the king of Gerar. And there he also, similar to where he was before earlier on the portion, telling that Sarah is his sister instead of his wife to protect them. He does this again with Avimelech. And the story goes on, and God talks to Avimelech in a dream and tells him and reveals to him that it's not his sister but his wife. And Avimelech is confused, but God tells him to save him because Abraham will pray for him. And so we learn later on that Avimelech, the sages taught us that through the prayers of Abraham for Avimelech, Avimelech's wife and the people were able to give birth. And it just jumped into there that God remembered Sarah. So the sages teach us that when we need something desperately, and I'm quoting this from a book that I read called Taming the Raging Mind by Rabbi Gil Locks, who lives in Jerusalem. It says, when we need something desperately, if we see that there's someone else who also desperately needs that very thing, if we will earnestly pray for them, our prayers for ourselves will be answered first. As we see with Abraham praying for Abimelech, which influenced Sarah being able to conceive. And if you remember earlier on, she was laughing out of disbelief that she would be able to give birth at such an old age. So we see that our prayers, if we have an intent, if you want to get married, if you want to have health, if you want to get a beautiful job and wealth, find somebody that also really needs that and pray truly for them, not because you know you're going to get that, but because of that you actually want that other person to get married, to be healthy, to have an awesome job, and to live a fulfilling life. So with that, have a wonderful rest of the week.